What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to DerekBaranProductions for another video. And right off the bat, with this video, based on the title and thumbnail, this is one video I never really wanted to make and never thought I would honestly be making. I just want to say, I'm not going to go and cue any sad music. I'm not going to go and cue, the sad vocals. I'm not going to do any of that. What I am going to do today is just pretty much be as open as possible, be as blunt as possible, and just give you guys the facts and what we're dealing with when it comes to automotive enthusiasts. Not even automotive enthusiasts, every motor enthusiast pretty much dealing with the EPA situation right now. So I think it's probably the best idea to inform those who don't quite know what exactly is going on and bring you up to speed. So pretty much there's this thing called the EPA. And these guys are the ones that are trying to enforce some crazy rules, ludicrous rules, laws when it comes to cars, trucks, bikes, what else we have here? All the fun stuff that us Americans get to enjoy. And I just want to say you can find all this information with this link in the description. I highly recommend, I'm not even recommending it, I'm telling you right now, if you're watching this video and you don't click that link and you don't sign this whole RPM petition, which I'm about to go over with you guys, then we have a problem, you and I. I highly encourage you go click that link, go read this whole entire thing they have typed up, but there's 4 little bullet points here I want to bring to your attention just because this is a video and I don't expect you guys to stick around for an hour as I read this whole thing. But we can go over these 4 bullets, and these 4 bullets that are listed are going to be way more than enough information for you guys to understand what could potentially happen. So the first thing you're going to see when you click on this link directing you to SEMA.org is protect your right to race. The EPA is banning race cars. Tell Congress to pass the RPM Act now and stop the EPA from destroying motorsports. Your member of Congress needs to hear from you now. And that is indeed in bold letters because this is so true and it's pretty serious. Bullet number 1. Street vehicles, cars, trucks, and motorcycles cannot be converted into race cars according to the EPA. Pretty much meaning this car right here, if this was built with race car components from manufacturers such as American Muscle, Late Model Restoration, even if this car never seen the time of day on the public road. Let's say it wasn't registered, no inspection, just a simple Ford Mustang bought from the factory, built to specifically race on a racetrack, whether that's a drag strip, autocross, you guys get the idea. You're no longer allowed to do that. And that's ridiculous. That's bullet number 1. Let's go to bullet number 2 real quick. The EPA has announced that enforcement against high performance parts, including superchargers, tuners, and exhaust system is a top priority. So again, if you wanted to do a supercharger, with a supercharger you obviously need it tuned, and an exhaust system on a race car that will, again, never see a public road, they are going after that. They want to put a halt to that completely. For those of you that are just now hearing about this, I know you're on the same exact page as I am right now. Same page as the rest of the automotive world. That's ludicrous, man. That is just so far reached, and it's honestly unacceptable. The reason why it's unacceptable because 1, if it is a race car built for the racetrack, not to be on the road, not to do anything like that, then that falls under the category as like racing, which is considered a sport, hobby, and it's a huge thing, and it has been a huge thing in America for God knows how long. Like ever since man made a motor car, I guarantee you, they were out there hosting contests, racing, and I'm gonna try to stay on topic here. You obviously know this is an automotive channel. I have been doing YouTube for about 4.5, 5 years now, and cars are my life, and cars are also a lot of your guys' life as well. And not even from a job perspective or anything like that. It's its own world. That's like the best way to describe it. Like, if you're not an automotive enthusiast, like to the heart, you will never understand this. And I think that's why a lot of these EPA rules and regulations that they're trying to push is just absurd, because you can't tell me that an automotive enthusiast that's with the EPA writing all this stuff and voting on all this stuff is into cars, because if that were the case, they would definitely know that that's just completely crazy to completely shut down the whole race car aspect. And not to mention, let's just say something like this did pass, right? You have companies, you have people, you have organizations, you have just so much that it's just gonna slowly fade away. And as scary as that sounds, guys, it's the God's honest truth, because if you take the aftermarket performance side of things or anything of that nature when it comes to, you know, building cars and, you know, doing it as a passion, as a hobby, sport, what have you, it's gonna affect a lot of people. And the industry will never be the same, for one. It will never be the same. You have these people, these companies, what have you, that are gonna end up being charged a lot of money to do one simple thing to their car, and ultimately it's just not going to be realistic for the average enthusiast. That's obviously one bridge we do not want burned, because when it comes to this stuff, man, it's just fun. It's a way of life. It's a passion. Again, I started getting heavy into the car scene about 5 years ago, and I would never trade it for the world, man. What I have learned, the people I have met, the connections I have made, just the self-confidence I have gained. And that might seem weird, but it's so true. Like I dig deep right now and I think about cars and what they mean to me. And you know, it's so crazy to me that like something such as this that has existed for so long, and you know, it's 2021 now, and you guys are seeing the world is changing. America is changing. And it's sad, it's truly sad. And I'm not trying to sugarcoat this or, you know, not piss anybody off, but I'm just trying to speak my mind right now. Like, what is America coming to? We're gonna push that political stuff to the side right now, which is kind of on the same topic. Back to what I was saying, the automotive industry has truly changed my life, and it's changed many of your lives as well. Each day we wake up, and again, this is who we are. So it's like what we think, it's what we do, it's what we connect with, and ultimately it is our lives. And that's just one way to put it. And it's not any less, it's not any more. Automotive industry, the bike industry, the truck industry is the heart and soul of some people. And some of those people just so happen to be myself, and some of those people just so happen to be the people watching this video right now. And that is why today you guys have to raise your voice. You have to make a statement. You have to sign that petition. The link is in the description. Go sign the petition, guys. This is super important, because when we talk about signing petitions and stuff, we can't have tens of thousands of signatures. We can't have hundreds of thousands of signatures. We need millions, guys. We need everybody on board. So if there's 5,000, 6,000 views on this video, each and every one of you right now should be signing that petition, because every vote counts and they add up. So if the EPA sees we have millions and millions of people standing up for our right to enjoy what we want through our lifetime, and in this case, it is the automotive motorsports industry, we need everybody on board. So please do us a huge favor. Go to that link, sign the petition, speak your mind. They give you a box. You can literally write up a story. And better yet, I want the DBP squad to do me the biggest favor ever. Make a 1-minute video and post it on YouTube. With this 1-minute video, I want you to tell me how the automotive / motorsports industry has changed your life, what it's done for you, and why they should highly reconsider the situation and the rules and regulations they're trying to interpret with this law. For those of you that are gonna do this, you're probably wondering, well, my video might get 10 views, it might get 1 like, it might not be seen. That's where you're wrong, because I am going to use the DerekBaranProductions platform, and I'm gonna collect a lot of those videos, and I'm gonna post them on this channel as one big montage. So we can show these people out here that are trying to do all this, that it is affecting people, and it will affect people tremendously. And again, man, I just can't stress it enough that it's just crazy. It just blows my mind, because I never would have thought in a million years here in the USA they would be taking one of like the staples, that modifications for race cars, not even street legal cars, cars that never see the street, they get trailered by a truck and trailer to a legal track that has insurance, that has the whole nine, that hosts actual contests, and you can't even do that, even if it's all private and off of roads and this clean car, clean air thing. And I know the EPA's defense to this, and you know, it's pollution, it's polluting the air, these cars, that's total horseshit for one. Evan Shanks made a really good point. You guys should really be taking your energy and focusing on the dump trucks that work for the government that are polluting way more than these things. Why not find a solution to get our cops into electric cars? Why not find a solution to get our firefighters into electric rigs? Like, I know it's far-fetched, but hey, it is 2021 now, and that is potentially a reality. Don't take all the time and taxpayers' money and focus on a hobby/sport and completely destroy the industry when you guys could be easily focusing on the bigger picture. And the bigger picture, again, would be getting all these dump trucks and stuff like that, all the equivalency, electric, since it's a problem, ambulances, fire trucks, cop cars, all electric. I mean, that right there, saving the ozone if you ask me. But who am I to make a suggestion like that? They obviously, they have some sort of agenda. They're probably gonna fight as hard as they can to make that happen. And that's why we have to take a stand today, guys. You need to share this message. You need to sign that petition. And we can't have this happen, and it won't happen. As of today, we are gonna make our own laws against the EPA. You are no longer allowed to take your weekend trips to go sit martinis and swing your golf clubs while being completely doo-doo at golf. You're not allowed to do that. No more racquetball lessons, no more tennis lessons, no more tube socks going up to your ankles with short shorts. Not gonna happen, all right? You are not allowed to do that because not only is it embarrassing, but it makes you look weak, okay? It's just not good for the environment. You can't look weak. On a serious note though, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be the change, sign the petition, spread the petition, sign it every 24 hours, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your uncle, tell your cousins, tell your grandma, grandpa, tell everybody. Because if you actually read this and you share this with a friend, with family, whatever, they are gonna be like, what is happening? It needs to happen. We gotta save the automotive industry. This industry means more to me than anything in the world, and I'm not just saying that. I don't know what I would do without these things. I really don't. There's really nothing else I want to do. I live for this stuff. I truly do, and you guys see that. And you guys see it from like an automotive YouTuber perspective to where, yeah, this is my job alongside all these aftermarket companies, but it's our job because we love to do it. So keep that in mind, and there's many people out there like me as well, so make it happen. That is about all I have for you today, guys. I can't stress it enough how important it is and how major changes will be in effect if this does pass. So sign the RPM Act. It's important. Thank you all so much. Have a blessed day. Have a rockin' Monday. Reach those goals. Stay positive. And let's make it happen.